Good afternoon, this is Simon Browning, and in this video we are going to demonstrate how we can update frequently asked questions. We're looking at the website of the demo.ca, and we have demonstrations of the IR FAQ frequently asked questions module. It's, I think, the most common and most popular module used in TYPO3. There's actually a few of them, a few different frequently asked question modules available, but this is the one we use most often, and it's pretty straightforward for editors to update their questions should they need to. So out of the box, this module has functionality like being able to show questions with answers that can fold out. Another way that it can be displayed is, if I go to example 2 here, you can have the questions at the top of the page and the answers down below. And so if I click on one of the questions, it shoots me to the right answer. And you'll see this module used in many different sites. And it can, of course, be formatted to look like the website. I have here the example of Sears Connect, where they're using this same module to do the up and down linking. And, of course, it's styled to look like their website. So if I click on this, I get shot down to it. So editing these is done through the back end. The questions and answers are stored as list items. So we can't actually do it in the front end in page view or anything like that. And let's go and actually have a look at it. I'm actually already logged into the back end, so I'm just going to bring the window in here. And you can see I've kind of just logged in, and I see the page tree here. And if I were to click on the frequently asked questions page, now in page view we can see the content on the page. Let's compare that for a second. So we have a block of text, which is the frequently asked questions text, and that's this stuff here. We have the FAQ module itself, which is this thing, and then lower down on the page there's proceed to example. Actually, example 1, I'm looking at a different page, but it's the same idea. Proceed to example 2, proceed to example 2, module, text. So if I want to edit these, I can't actually do it in page view because they're stored differently. So let's switch to list view. When I switch to list view, we'll see all the items that are used on the page. And among those is the frequently asked questions section. If I click this plus here, it'll focus in on that section for me. And there's our actual questions. So we have, is there any limit? Is there any limit? Can the questions, etc. Now, they're not always stored in list view on the page in which they exist. Sometimes you're using frequently asked questions in multiple places throughout a site. So you might have a folder somewhere called frequently asked questions. We have a storage folder in this site. On some sites we've put a folder called FAQ storage or something like that, and the page just goes and pulls them out of there. But in this case they're on the page, so if I want to edit one of these, all I have to do is click the edit pencil. When I do that, I have a place for the question and a place for the answer. And it's pretty much that simple. I don't want this new line of text here. Let's get rid of it. So then I'm going to save and close. And then what I need to do is I need to go back to the front end. And actually, before I refresh it, so that was the is there any. I took out this line of text. So if I refresh the window now and open it up again, it's gone. You can see that line is gone. So it's that easy basically to edit these. You really find the one you want to edit and make your change. If you want to add a new one, you just click the new button here and you have a spot for a question and a spot for an answer. And if I wanted to get rid of one, all I would need to do is click the trash can, and it's gone. If I want to hide a question, so I don't want to delete it because I might use it again in the future, or maybe I'm just working on it, you just hit the hide button. When you hide something, it's still back here, but it's not going to exist on the website. And then, of course, to unhide it, I click that. If I want to change the order, I want this to be like the third question, all I need to do is click the move down button once, twice. And now that will be the third question that shows up. A couple other things to just show you quickly. If I go into one of these questions again, there is a detail tab, and there's a lot more functionality available than what I've just shown. You can actually assign categories to questions, so you can show all the questions in the how do I do this category, for instance. You can specify links, so that we'll put links after an answer, so you might also want to look at these links. You can specify related entries, which would link someone to another FAQ. You can also give an opportunity to put who asked the question and who answered it. You can set up experts in the system as well, and it will show what's going on there. I think in some of these I've actually populated some of those. Let's see, the mechanic, etc. So if you have any questions, please use our feedback tab here and give me a shout. Thank you very much.